just have to tell people, I'm sorry. Not even I'm sorry. That is very unfortunate that you feel that way. That is very unfortunate that you have an issue or a problem, but that's something that is yours and yours alone and has nothing to do with me. Do not allow people to project their self-hate onto you. Don't allow people to spew their negativity and the things that they have not worked through onto you. Especially for those of you who have good hearts, because when you have a good heart, you self-reflect a lot. Personal growth is important to you because you care about how what you do and what you say makes other people feel. Truly. You truly do. So sometimes someone can come around you and tell you something that they feel about you, and you'll actually sit there and ponder on it and wonder if you have done anything wrong and think about the ways you could have done better, when truthfully there's nothing more that you needed to do. This person is just projecting onto you because there's something in you that they do not have, and they feel like they are incapable of gaining because they know deep down inside they probably will not commit to the work ethic that it takes to become someone like you. So it's very unfortunate that people have these feelings that they have, but that's not for you to take. It's just not. As adults, we have to learn how to be more emotionally intelligent. We have to learn that it's not everyone else's fault the way that we feel. And sometimes, even if someone is intentionally trying to cause you harm with their words or their actions, it is still on us to decide how that makes us feel. If someone is calling you something that you are not, don't claim that. Don't let that make you upset. Don't let it get you all hot and bothered. Just that's unfortunate that you feel that way. If someone calls you stupid, the only way that you can truly be that is if you answer to that. If you do not answer to that, you will never be that. You are who you say you are. But with that being said, I also like to tell people, I am who you say I am. I am who you say I am, but I am who I say I am. And it takes a deep thinker to understand that. To understand that everyone's perception of you is different. Neville Goddard said, which I like, and I quote this all the time, what you see is not so much what is there, but it's the perception you make when you look. So people are going to think things about you. People are going to say things about you. They're going to come up with all the delusions that they want to make themselves feel better. That's who you are to them. But it does not matter who you are to them. The only thing that matters is who you are to you. How do you feel about you? When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? Without the voice of someone else telling you you have a big nose or a big forehead or big eyes or whatever these people are saying about you, without hearing that, if you remove that because it's irrelevant, and you look at yourself, are you happy with what you see? Are you happy in your skin? Are you happy in your body? If the answer to that is no, that's not the world's fault. That is something that you need to fix. You need to heal yourself from, because you have to learn to be happy within your body. You have to learn to be happy with who you are, because if you're not, when these trends come along and these new, the next big thing, the next big hair, the next big style, the next body, this is what all the girls are doing, this is what the boys are doing, this is what we're doing now, this is the trend, you're gonna hop on it because you have not learned to love yourself authentically. You feel like you have to be whatever someone says you have to be, and whatever social media says you have to look like. That's how you feel about yourself. And until you get to a place of truly loving you, you're always going to feel like that. So whenever someone comes along and tells you that you're this or you're that or you're whatever, you're actually going to sit there, you're going to second guess yourself and wonder, am I really like this? Is there some truth to this? That is their perception. And their perception of you does not matter. It does not matter. Because you can dress it up and make it look really good. Your hair could be fried, dyed, laid to the side, lashes all the way up here, beautiful, completely gorgeous outfit on with not a single wrinkle. You can smell like an angel walking the earth. Nothing in your teeth, pearly whites, perfect skin. And you feel all these things about yourself as you enter the room. Like, yes, I'm a goddess. I feel good. I look good. Yes. Someone is still going to have a different perception of you. Still. And they say first impressions are everything. I get that. But what people don't realize is most people are unhealed. Their perception of you is always going to be different than what your perception of you is. That's why their opinion is not relevant, and nor will it ever be relevant. Your opinion of you is the only opinion that matters. Everything else doesn't. If you think you're that, if you love yourself, if you think you're the most beautiful woman on this earth, if you think you're the most handsome man on this earth, keep on feeling exactly like that, and don't let anybody else tell you that you cannot say that. Because if you are that because you said so, because that is your perception of you. And when you walk around with that type of confidence and you stand with your head high, don't look down. Keep looking up as you walk. Ladies, stop looking down while you walk. Look up. Look up. Men too, look up. Looking down is how your crown falls off. Look up and walk. Walk like you were that, and embody that confidence, and repeat whatever affirmations you got to say to yourself to move confidently through the day. Because for one, it raises your vibration because you are moving from a place of love for yourself. And for two, those affirmations that you say in that moment are not just going to help you in that moment. They're going to continue to help you throughout the rest of your day, throughout the rest of your week, especially if you implement that on a daily basis. Say these nice, positive things to yourself, because when you do that, you are more willing to compliment other people and send love to other people, and stop being a negative, you know what I'm saying? Like people who walk around and just so negative and just always mad about something. It's because they do not love themselves. They're mad about something that has nothing to do with you. We don't need more people like that in the world. There's plenty of people in the world who are unhealed. There are plenty of people in the world who have some trauma that they need to work through, and let's pray for those people, because we have all been there, and some of us are still working through our trauma and doing the best that we can, but we don't need more of that. So the best thing that you can do is to continue to pour into yourself. Make love to you, okay? And don't misconstrue my words when I say that. Make love to yourself, for real. Say nice things to yourself. Buy yourself flowers, okay? Buy yourself flowers. Take yourself out on a date. Treat yourself like the queen, the king, the goddess that you are, and continue to pour into your confidence. Confidence is everything. Confidence raises your vibration. When your vibration is raised, your heart chakra is open, because that's where the love comes in at. Love is the highest vibration. Your heart chakra is the key to everything. When your heart chakra is open and ready to receive, you're going to get everything that you want, because you're open and you're receptive to it, and you don't think it's impossible. You don't think it's impossible for you to have love. You don't think it's impossible for you to have friendships and success and whatever it is that you want. Even healing. It's not impossible for you to have the mental health that you want, because you're open and receptive to it, because you're already telling yourself, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am successful, I'm a millionaire, whatever it is that you want to say. You're vibrating higher by doing it. There's no harm that can come to that. What will harm you, believe it or not, and everyone has their own beliefs, but I'm telling you from experience, what will harm you is pouring so much out into the world. if you pour and pour and pour and pour out to the world, that is very, very harmful. Because you are not giving enough for yourself. You're not even leaving enough for yourself. You think you're doing a great thing, but you're not. Especially for my healers. You are doing the opposite of what you need to be doing. You're giving away all your good energy to everyone else when you need to give it to yourself. Always and forever. Give it to yourself. Because the other people around you, if they are meant to grow and heal, they're going to do it anyway just by simply being in your presence. They're going to feel loved anyway because you love yourself first. Just because you are loving on someone constantly, for one, does not mean they're open and receptive to receiving the love you're trying to give them. And for two, that does not mean that they're going to appreciate it. But when you love you first, people get inspired by that. You're a happier person, so it creates harmony with everything and everyone around you, and anyone who is not aligned will not fit with you anyway, which is great because we need to be removing the dead weight. We need to be removing the people who are not supposed to be with us, even if it's just for a season. Continue during this season to love on yourself more than you love on anyone else.